First time in 11 years, a 19th Scudetto success was sealed last weekend. And today the Nerazzurri return to the field for the first time to celebrate. Gabbiadini make way to the bench from where Fabio Quagliarella hopes to continue his recovery from injury. Season rare opportunities of late as well for Andrea Ranocchia and Danilo D'Ambrosio at the back. The pressure off their opponents as well a little bit. We will hope for entertainment, of course.
Yeah, I think it makes for an entertaining encounter. Obviously, Inter have been celebrating everybody's
in this division. Certainly seems to savour for the home side here. Welcome everybody into our champions of Serie A for the first in this season of all seasons. Samp in good form, 3 wins in 4. Antonio Conte's side. They did so at Marassi over 4 months and 69. The latter two of course meet tomorrow. Sampdoria City. What the future holds from here for Inter is still uncertain. In the pressure off their opponents as well a little bit. We will hope for league final. They suffered disappointment earlier this season by exiting the champ. Around 3,000 fans permitted to join.
They would love to have a double over the champions.
They will form a guard of honour for Inter in this division. Certainly seems to savour. Since that defeat against Ranieri's side has turned it into single-minded. Unlikely that Antonio Conte would have permitted that type of approach. Career, just 6 Serie A games so far in the current campaign. But here the pressure is off both clubs. We understand there will be cost cutting to come during the thought be on the agenda now. Combined, Vecino to Lautaro Martinez, Ashley Young outside of him, and it's a fine finish to open the scoring from Gabbiadini. Inter ahead inside 4 minutes. As they look to celebrate the Scudetto success in style. That is quite some start, isn't it? Roberto Gabbiadini with the opening goal, beautifully worked.
That is a magnificent goal from start to finish, the way that they build from the back.
Doubt beyond this season. Here goes Keita Balda though. Took it away well and tried to tee up the opening in the middle where he did have players arriving in support. Really open start to the game.
Yeah, referees surrounded.
Opportunity maybe for Colli to hit it, having come up from the back for the corner kick. It then broke at the feet of Keita Balda. The whistle has gone. Hakimi, the furthest forward, takes the pass from Lautaro Martinez. Points on the board, and last season for Sampdoria. And Ranieri to make that permanent at the end of the campaign. Delivers Lautaro and Alexis Sanchez ahead of him. Still with Hakimi. That wasn't too far away. Such a goal threat from that position this season. 7 he's got. He does not want to leave after the impact that Antonio Conte takes on Berezinski. And getting to the byline, it required... Sino just beaten to that by Adrian Silva, but gets the decision. Young, Alexis Sanchez on the charge, Hakimi, and now Keita Balda able to pick the pocket after Eriksson had left it. And the effort from Candreva when it comes is deflected for the corner. Previous Scudetto success. Corner is comfortably said to have come from a number of Premier League clubs as well in Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi. Last year with a move to Barcelona.
They've back at Sampdoria commit so many players forward that are very...
They have left him unattended initially to pick up possession here. D'Ambrosio was on the surge. Urging forward here are Inter with all sorts of options. Alexis Sanchez, the time to bring it down and to make it 2. And they really are enjoying themselves. Back in the starting lineup today. And Alexis Sanchez scores his 6th of the season, into second of the game already. Turning defence into attack once more. And the finish that followed was somewhat straightforward and certainly clinical. Gabbiadini, as we saw at the start. There's Hakimi. And that was right in front of the referee. It was Tonelli's challenge on Lautaro Martinez that's brought about not only the free kick. They've worked it well here for Achraf Hakimi in behind. Caldero will hold it.
Oh, everything right except for the final cross from Hakimi. Great build-up,
This is a dangerous one, and over the line was it Candreva's effort. Keita Baldo will make sure by thumping it in. Either way, Sampdoria have got themselves one back here, and both the Inter old boys involved again. The home side just seemed to switch off a little bit.
I've got to say, I thought...
Doubted with the pressure off, these two are certainly delivering. Hakimi's ball in, and there's another one. It's a beautifully placed finish into the corner. And he's done it again. He's having quite some impact on his return to the starting lineup. Inter's two-goal cushion is swiftly restored by a second goal of the game for Alexis Sanchez. Touch actually let his coaching staff take centre stage at the pre-match. Squaring up here to Colli. Sampdoria, the 6th of January. Hakimi down.
Them up at will.
Here's Hakimi going for D'Ambrosio. 3, Sampdoria 1. Later, he's been the star of the show so far. But it is Inter that get the second half started. Short by Sanchez for Eriksson. Ambrosio went for the spectacular, and so too just beyond him did Ranocchia. Neither could quite make it count. Keita Baldo. This is Vera, who started today, conceding fewer goals than anyone else in the league in weeks. Keita Baldo, the target for the long ball here. A little slip by Ashley Young creates some space here for Candreva to fizz in the corner that he has over the course of this season, actually. Here's Gagliardini. Neatly worked here for Damsgaard. Gathered up by Radu. Also started last week. He's highly rated, Mikkel Damsgaard. There goes Antonio Candreva once more. Keita Baldo are all very much on the fringes this season. Can he step up to centre stage? It's a different story in the second half of this season. There's Candreva. Champions combine. And now bring in Candreva to have a go. Martinez and getting it back again. And now trying to set up Pinamonti. And that's 4-1. The substitutes combine.
Well, what an introduction that was. Barella making an impact immediately from the first challenge when he chests the ball forward. Then when he gets it back, it's a really delicate pass to his fellow substitute, Piemonte, who has to wait for it to drop, bangs it into the ground.
Goal scorer Pinamonti in towards Lautaro Martinez. Cross. Pinamonti missed the acrobatic attempt. Barella's behind him. Appealing for a hand in there, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Out comes the card as well. All gone Inter's way. Lautaro Martinez, powerful penalty. And the champions really are enjoying themselves. With the freedom comes the flair today, and 5 goals now.